Our Maximus analysis here for December 28th, 2015. We see the higher lows are put in place. They're actually giving a nice little small pivot. If they can break above this level, which would be around 2060, 2075 level, they could squeeze up to the top and go to all-time highs. Just from the price action they got right now. Again, we want to make sure that we're looking at the weekly as well, and this is not fun action at all. I'm going to show you guys what's going on. So about the midpoint of this candle is 2027, around there. So 2027 is kind of where they want to hold all week. If they hold above that level, then they're going to go from previous highs. Again, you see that we are in an uptrend, you know, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low currently. Painful as hell, I will not lie to you, but again, we have to respect the higher lows that are put in place so far. So if we see if we can get a nice little pop up here, clear this downtrend, these lower highs right here, and we could potentially have some movement to the upside. You have the NQ. NQ, this is not as good of a pattern, but again, it could be just a one bar pullback with high. But again, they need to break below this 4,500 before we would look at anything to the short side, just because it's been that type of choppy environment and we've been going through it all year. Same thing here. They have a lot of overhead resistance to get through, but the volume was very light today and reversed back up. So you could see, you know, if I give you a 15-minute, you could kind of see where they kind of went and reversed back up to. We'll see what the overnight session does, but we have to stay on that side. We have another pullback, a strong move down on crude from a three bar pullback from the low, and kind of see where it goes from there. Again, above 40 would be, I would start looking bullseye, but that hasn't happened yet, and it hasn't happened with significant volume. So we'll see if they're going to follow through and go potentially to that 33.25 area. Trading names that were today, moving today. Again, you had Priceline gave a nice reversal. It was down as much as $20 today, and continued and showed giving some type of hammer at previous. Let's look to the left and kind of see what we got going on. Really kind of a choppy pattern, so we'll see exactly what happens from here. Apple was down about $1.20, and we need to see where we continue to go, but again, it would need to get above this 113.50 for us to look long side. Tesla, actually, if it can get above again this 2040 area, could give you some significant pop up. Google was very strong today, looking good, looking if they could get followed through, they'll go to previous highs. LinkedIn gave a nice, LinkedIn is not really a pattern. I'm not really seeing anything. We just have to see if it breaks above here, but still couldn't be overly bearish on that one either. IWM giving that same little reversal today. Amazon was strong today as well. They look like they're going for all-time highs as well. And Baidu looks pretty good as well, holding these prior support and resistance levels. Just basic, nothing, no cloak and dagger stuff here, but just kind of saying that, okay, what's the retracement look like, and just looking at kind of where it sits currently. So it's almost at 38%, but if you 38.2, but if you go from the bottom, hasn't got to a quarter, but well, actually it's right at a quarter. So we'll see how that one plays out, and look at tomorrow's action as well. We had Netflix, again, still tidy pullback so far. Would not say to go short this right now, because again, the short would have been up here, so you're very long in the tooth if you even took something like that. But right now, you could see that again, it is still below, right at that 50%. So a break above these highs could be a nice little buy signal. Hopefully we get some follow through, and we'll see. I mean, it seems like again, 2015 is where it sounds on paper will look a lot easier than it actually did for people that were trading. It is going to seem like, oh, why didn't you do this? Hindsight trading, again, those guys have forecast and then just reforecast, but the guy that actually are in the mix, we'll see what happens. But again, price line above this previous high, we'll look at that. So again, it's just looking for some type of follow through to see what we got going on. So again, key positions, you know, they're looking okay, I guess. I mean, it's nothing really breaking down. You know, you got Disney, you kind of sold off a little bit. You have Boeing. That one is, again, these are real crap patterns, but we'll take what we can get because you got 2 shoots down, 4 up, not even halfway there, filling up this gap. I don't really know where that's going to go. You got Nike, full, you know, look at this engulfing pattern at the, but again, you're just like, all right, it's holding previous levels, but do I want to go long after 2 huge bars like that? I'm not sure. You got Microsoft. Continuing to grind higher, but it's getting higher. So again, a pop above here with a lower high, and it can really scream. You got Visa, kind of just going from there. And then the Dow names that didn't do well today was, again, Apple was one of them. Chevron, kind of just churning around. IBM still. I mean, who knows? It needs to just kind of hold these levels, and we'll see where it goes from there. So. You see we're in like this tight pattern, see where it breaks. But again, choppy action. Some names did well, but a lot of things were just kind of sideways. So let's see what they bring tomorrow. Take care.